I want you to take a moment to reflect on a time when you felt overwhelmed or stressed. What caused those feelings? Was it something external or internal? How did you react? Did you vent or take a deep breath and try to understand the situation? Now, imagine if you had the tools to better handle these situations. That's what Stoicism can offer, a practical philosophy that can help us face life's challenges more calmly and rationally. In this video, we'll explore 10 Stoic principles that can completely transform your life. Principle 1. Focus on what you can control. We all have things in our lives that are beyond our control. Traffic weather, other people's opinions. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control: our thoughts, words, and actions. When we stop worrying about what we can't control, we free up mental bandwidth to concentrate on what we can. In life, it's easy to get caught up in things beyond our control. These external factors can cause a lot of stress and significantly impact our mental and emotional state. However, Stoicism advocates redirecting our attention to what we can control: our thoughts, words, and actions. Through this, we can free ourselves from the mental burden of worrying about things we can't change. By focusing on what we can change, we can have a positive impact on our lives and ultimately lead more satisfying and meaningful existences. Principle 2. Be aware of your thoughts. Our thoughts can be our worst enemy, creating anxiety, depression, and other negative emotions. Negative emotions arising from our thoughts can be overwhelming and seem impossible to escape. However, by practicing Stoicism, we can learn to be more aware of our thoughts and their impact on us. Through this practice, we can start identifying when our thoughts are irrational or unhelpful and challenge them to reshape our thinking in a more positive and constructive way. It requires patience and discipline, but the benefits of mastering our thoughts can lead to a quieter and more satisfying life. Principle 3. Accept what you cannot change. There are things in life that we cannot change, no matter how much we wish. Despite our best efforts, these things remain unchanged, and our desire to change them only leads to frustration and disappointment. In such situations, ancient Stoicism can offer valuable guidance. Stoicism teaches us to accept things we cannot change and stop desiring to control them. Instead, we should focus our energy on things we can change. By doing so, we can use our resources effectively and be more resilient, thus improving our well-being and happiness. Principle 4. Live in the present moment. We often get carried away by regrets about the past or worries about the future. But Stoicism teaches us to live in the present moment. By doing so, we can appreciate the beauty and wonder of life as it unfolds before us. It's easy to overlook simple joys and experiences happening right now when our minds are clouded by thoughts about what has already happened or what might or might not happen in the future. Stoicism encourages us to let go of these unnecessary burdens and focus on the present moment. By being fully present, we can engage with our surroundings, connect with others on a deeper level, and truly experience the richness of life. The present moment is all we truly have, and by embracing it, we can find peace and satisfaction amid life's uncertainties. Stoicism teaches us to cultivate an attitude of gratitude for the present and savor every passing moment. By doing so, we can appreciate simple pleasures, find meaning in the ordinary, and live a fuller, more mindful life. So let's embrace the wisdom of Stoicism and choose to live in the present moment, as it is here and now where true happiness and fulfillment reside. Principle 5. Practice self-control. Self-control is one of the pillars of Stoicism. By practicing self-control, we can avoid giving in to impulses and acting in ways we'll later regret. In Stoicism, self-control is seen as a vital tool for achieving inner peace and tranquility. It enables us to navigate life's challenges with grace and composure, regardless of external circumstances. Additionally, self-control empowers us to make rational decisions based on sound judgment rather than succumbing to the whims of fleeting emotions. This philosophy teaches us to be masters of our minds and emotions, allowing us to respond to any situation with clarity and wisdom. With self-control, we can rise above the chaos and distractions of everyday life, embracing a sense of equanimity and resilience. By cultivating this virtue, we can lead a more fulfilling and contented life, staying true to our values and aspirations. Principle 6. Be proactive, not reactive. Stoicism teaches us to be proactive in our lives, rather than reactive. By taking initiative, we can create the lives we want instead of being at the mercy of external circumstances. When we adopt a proactive mindset, we take control of our actions and decisions, allowing us to shape our destiny actively. Instead of passively accepting what life presents to us, Stoicism teaches us to actively steer our lives toward our goals. By being proactive, we become the drivers of our own lives, taking responsibility for our choices and actions. We no longer blame external factors for our circumstances, but understand that we have the power to change them. Stoicism teaches us that our happiness and fulfillment do not depend on external events. It reminds us that our internal state, mindset, and perspective play a significant role in shaping our experiences and outcomes. Principle 7. Practice gratitude. By incorporating the practice of gratitude into our lives, we can train ourselves to shift our focus from dwelling on the negative to appreciating the positive aspects that exist. This conscious choice not only allows us to cultivate a sense of contentment and fulfillment, but also enables us to recognize the abundance around us. By embracing gratitude, we begin to acknowledge the countless blessings, big and small, that we often take for granted. It is through this lens of appreciation that we become more aware of the beauty and joy present in every moment, nourishing our soul with a deep sense of gratitude and giving us the strength to face life's challenges with resilience and optimism. Principle 8. Embrace adversity. Adversity is a normal part of life. Stoicism teaches us to embrace it instead of trying to avoid it. By doing so, we can learn from our challenges and develop resilience. As human beings, we often crave a stress-free life. But the reality is that adversity is inevitable. Stoicism, a philosophy born in ancient Greece, acknowledges this and teaches us how to embrace these challenges with open arms. Stoics believe that by facing adversity head-on, we can develop a stronger sense of resilience. By welcoming our difficulties instead of evading them, we can learn to grow and thrive in the face of obstacles.